Well, good morning to you, my friends out there in viewership land. Welcome back to Nan's Apartment. We're jumping into WCW vs. the World for the PlayStation today. Now, normally here on Nan's Apartment, we do like to seek the title here, whatever championship belt there is in a wrestling game, to add to my prestigious collection here that we're slowly racking up as we go through all these wrestling titles. Now, what we have in WCW vs. the World is something akin to what we had in WCW NWO World Tour, which is basically you go through various sections of superstars and become the king of the mountain in those particular groupings. But here that's called League Challenge, and that's what we're going to be doing today. And like WCW NWO World Tour, the roster on WCW vs. the World is a bit of a hodgepodge. You have a few superstars from WCW, and the rest of the roster is basically made up of superstars from around the world. Now, an expert on this particular game could go down the entire roster and tell you who each particular superstar from around the world is actually based off of in real life, but we'll basically just have Editing Paul throw up what we can here and show you the roster as is. So on the WCW side of things, you got Hulk Hogan, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero there, you got Lex Luger, Sting, you got Ric Flair, you got Rick Steiner, you got Scott Steiner, you got the unknown here, which I believe is Ultimate Dragon. No, or is that? No, that's Ultimate Dragon. I have no idea who these. I have no idea who these people are supposed to be. But rounding it out, you also got Dean Malenko and William Regal there. So anyway, in either case, I figured for our first outing today, we will go with Sting. He is the hero of WCW, at least back in the day he was. So let's see here. What do we want here for the title we're going to be going for today? Let's go for the WCW title. Let's make Sting the champion of his own company here in our first playthrough WCW vs. the World. We'll go for the other titles some other day here on Nan's Apartment. But today we'll be going for the WCW Championship here with Sting, the icon. Looks like we'll be facing Ric Flair. How appropriate here. Oh my god. I think the only time I've ever played this game is at my cousin's house. Shout out to you, Shane, if you're watching out there. But oh my god. This is a little bit different here. So you got X is your strikes here. For all intents and purposes, square is your action button, your reversal, your counter. You can only go for grapples, I believe, if you work your opponent down enough so that they are fatigued, but again, it's a little bit slow, this game. Oh, so yeah, you're going to say you can Irish whip people before you can grapple, but understand the counter is square. I don't know how to actually time that. Oh, and again, he's just going to counter me. Good lord. The face for Ric Flair does kind of look like the face in WCW NWO World Tour, I will say that. God, the feel for this is so awkward. It's very, I don't want to say arcadey, but it feels like I'm playing Rock'em Sock'em Robots. I guess if I were to call it anything, I guess it would be stiff. But it is responsive, I'll say that. I just don't know how to really dictate the pace of a match here. I don't know. So, I guess so triangle is your run. Okay. Heavy strike there, Ric Flair. Oh, over a leg drop, missed it. I like the sound of the ring, I'll give it that. The polygonal figures, first glance here, I knew that was going to be something that we came across here as, oh, Scorpion Deathlock already on Ric Flair. I don't know how to make it last. I guess it's just a one-off move. Trying to get him so he's fatigued a little bit here. I think if you just go for a grapple, it's an automatic, okay, I was going to say, automatic kick out there for Ric Flair. Again, I've never really played this. I played more of the THQ Aki games, the PlayStation WCW games, especially Thunder and Nitro. I stayed away from, like everyone should, because holy shit, those games suck. This game, not so bad. This game, borderline THQ Aki as far as quality goes. It's very Japanese as far as the structure of a match here. You can't really hit grapples until you break down your opponent here. I wonder if I can just get him to tap by continually going for the Scorpion Deathlock. Yeah, Sting it in there on Ric Flair. Again, I like the fact that this match is what we opened up with, Ric Flair and Sting here. No short of a history do these two have with each other. God, a kip up by... God. I believe... I was going for it right there, down circle, but I believe triangle is the pin button as well here. If you're curious, let me go for it. Yeah, I was going to say, how are you going to kick out that Ric Flair? Nope, still. Oh, I was going to see if we can go for a running grapple on him. But nope. I don't know how to taunt. God, oh. So R2 there is a heavy strike. It's like L2 there is my taunt. I'm trying to grapple him off the ropes. Can we do that? Oh, don't know, but go for a DDT there. Go for a pin on him. I don't know what the indicators are for fatigue here. I'm gonna just keep sinking that Scorpion Deathlock on. Breakdown Ric Flair. While we're focusing on Sting, I guess I'll give you my 2 cents on his career lately. This year is going to be the year of researching AEW and going back through their catalog for me. But I did watch a lot of TNA. I watched back in the day. And I wanted to feature Sting at some point here on this channel because of how much he has given back to the industry as far as putting over people. Is my Spirit Meter good here? What is... I'm trying to get Flair in the corner now. Ugh. But just the longevity of Sting's career and how much he's been able to provide younger talents, God, with sound matches and main events throughout his career, especially in TNA. He was no slouch there. Always in the main event at Bound for Glory, it seems, but at the same time, he was doing the work there. It's a high angle, an arm breaker for Flair. I don't know how to time reversals. I've been hitting square, I thought, rather appropriately, but I guess not. Yeah, I don't know what spirit, like, what if your spirit's white, is that good? Ugh. Oh, I was going for a big old strike there. I'll knock him on his ass again. For a leg drop. I have no idea what it's going to take to break him down. If it's as long as I think it is, these are going to be long matches, probably 10 minutes a pop. If so, good lord. Thank you, dear viewer, for sticking with me, but yeah, I've been wanting to go through a bunch of TNA stuff as well, so I think, there we go. I'm trying to time them backdrops. So maybe by the time we do some TNA wrestling here on the channel, I actually have some fresh stuff in my head to talk about. I've been watching some WCW lately because I wanted to play Mayhem on this channel. I want to go through the story mode / career mode there, and at the same time, I want to know what I'm talking about. Oh, God in heaven. Do you have to hold it? Jesus. Let me try that. DDT. We'll hold the pin. See if that'll do it. We'll hold triangle. Well, we got a 1 count out of it. Beating the tar to Ric Flair. Oh! We got a taunt on him then. Do we still win if we win by countout? Ooh. Go for a pin there off that whole long... Nope. Ow. Oh, now we get a rope break. I haven't heard one this whole fucking match. Rope break off of that Flair. You're nowhere near him now. Ugh. Man, he's going to make me work for it. There we go. Well, that Scorpion Deathlock, they don't seem to move for the ropes here. I think they stay stationary, so submissions are going to be yours. No matter where you go for them. Ugh. Come on, get up, get up. Maybe for the word and the body's red? I don't know. Flair's breaking my spirit by not fucking letting me do anything to him right now. There we go. Going for a shoulder tackle there. Didn't really pan out for me. How is he gonna move on me now? This is some bullshit. Irish whip. I'm just kind of transfixed by how this actually works. I like how the pacing of this match has worked for me. This is just... I was expecting to get my butt kicked a lot more in this match is what I'm trying to get at here. I didn't expect to do this well, gameplay-wise. Got him center of the ring. Come on, tap, you bitch. Tap. Oh, I was going to go for a strike because he taunted me, the bitch. Oh, there's ropes. Back body dropping. There you go. How'd that feel? Count it, ref. Come on. Ugh, nothing, really? He's blocking me. Oh. Oh, no! Inverted atomic drop there. I think I finally figured out what it's supposed to be. The inverted versus the non. No, 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 no. Sleeper. Get out, Sting. Don't be felled to a goddamn sleeper. I'll be livid. Oh, suplex. See, yeah, now for some reason he can get me, but I can't get him in any fucking grapple. Person me off here. Get a rope break, though. DDT his ass. I like the impact sounds. Just beautiful in this game. There we go. We'll take that first victory against Ric Flair as we move through WCW. Miraculous comeback there for his Stinger. Now, Rick Steiner. Okay, so there's no limit. That's good. Especially after how long the last one was. Now we get the shoulder tackle to start it as we go against the dog here, Rick Steiner.
And the dog will be howling. Ooh, 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 and I'm coming to get you.
Just knocking his ass outside the ring here. Sounded like booze, but it could also be woof, 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 woof. Ugh. Man, good thing he's got that headgear. I'm nailing these shoulder tackles this match. Did not intend this gameplay to be this long. I didn't realize 10 minutes a pop maybe how long he's going to take. Especially with how well I'm at playing this game thus far. Oh. I didn't know if... Oh, goodness. Solid powerbomb. Didn't know if a variant of the D-pad there would give a different move here. But apparently it does. Well, maybe if the... Maybe... Oh, did I just stumble upon something? Do I have to hold it? Is that it? Yeah, never really played this game as an adult. I have no idea. I have no finesse when it comes to the exact know-how to play this game. I think that might be why my fucking grapples weren't doing shit last time. And a strike. No, oh, no, I thought I was going to get it. He caught me, did that, Rick? He caught me looking. I caught him looking there again. That shoulder tackle coming his way. It's just a slap fest. Well, here. Oh, well, I have an idea. I was going to see if I can time it so he comes to me and then I hit him with a grapple. That's what I was trying to go for there. Didn't know if it was worth any strategy here. Let's try that again. Oh, press him. Well, we'll take that. There's a grapple without a D-pad. That's how I snuck that in there. Go for a pin on him, let's see. There's a boss fight, apparently. I'll go for a scorpion deathlock here on Rick Steiner here. Pressing that headgear right in the mat. Can't imagine it's hurting him too badly. No, he reversed it into a small package there. Finally get a fucking grapple in on Rick Steiner. And small packages, my ass. Ain't gonna go for a pinfall that quickly, Paulie says. Come here, buddy. I want to grapple you. It's so slow. Get ya. Oh, DDT'd him. I couldn't have telegraphed that anymore, anybody. Come on. Is that gonna be a rope break? Nope. I was gonna say. Ugh. Heavy strike. Of course, now I get a fucking... Oh, a pile driver. Trying to go for an Irish whip, and I get a fucking grapple on him. Go figure. We'll go for some strikes. Ugh, I hate... Those strikes on the ground are always great for, you know, breaking down an opponent in a wrestling game, but it always fucking gets the rope breaks with their fucking legs splayed out like that. Come on. Go for a pin here. Oh, no, only one count. The WCW roster here, no slouches. Probably why they're championship caliber, Paul. The C there in WCW, that's what it stands for. Yeah, well, we know that. Ugh. Rick's deciding to work my arm here. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of WCW lately, specifically 99, 2000 were the years I wanted to go through because we're going to be playing WCW Mayhem a bit on this channel. It's never really WCW guy wanted to get a bit more knowledge of the lesser-known folks on the roster, the mid to lower card there, latter parts of WCW, especially a lot of those people coming out of their school there. Was it the... Can never remember the name off the top of my head, but yeah, you could tell certain people that come out of their school because, I'm not going to say they suck, but there are just some rough edges to a lot of the younger WCW talent that came out of the Power Factory. What was it? Something like that. It feels like they were working off tapes that they didn't have a complete set for as far as the training. Oh, there you go. Okay, I was going to say... oh, there you go. Nice reversal there. That would be cool if I got a pin off of that. Ain't going to happen, though. Oh, that would have been beautiful. Pin off a fucking... what was that? A hip toss arm drag kind of combo there. Ugh. Just pushing buttons now, Paul. Pay attention. All right, come on. Off the back. Oh, DDT. Drop him there. I think he's a bit close to the rope, so we'll go for a pin either way. It's always nice to go for a pin off a DDT. Respect Jake Roberts there. There we go. DDT protected as it should be here. Sting with a clever victory off of Rick Steiner there. The Unknown versus Sting. Looks like a SpongeBob villain. I'm gonna Google the shit out of this guy. Who are you supposed to be? He's the Unknown. Rey Mysterio's gonna have a bone to pick with you, Mr. Unknown. He's the only mysterious luchador allowed around here. Everyone else has to be a little bit more straightforward. Or clear in their gimmicks, sir. You look like you should be fighting Ultraman. What are you? Your punches are well timed, but I am the fucking icon. That's just a slap. Oh, sharp drop kick. Is it fucking Maven behind that goddamn mask in there? No, the hair's too long. No, double underhook though. Oh, the Unknown. Well, his fucking intentions aren't unknown. God, he's bringing it to Sting like a fucking champ here. What a taunt. Get away from me. I feel like one of the best ways to get a grapple is to do that. Yeah, just fucking get him off the ropes and do it that way. Or press him. No, it's not unknown, Mr. Unknown. My fucking talent. It's off the goddamn charts. Well, Paul, wouldn't that just mean the actual value of your talent is still unknown because it's off the... Shut up, shut up, shut up. I didn't ask you for your opinion. Just asked you to come in here so I can kick your fucking ass. Oh, can I get up there? No, just taunt. I want to get him the turnbuckle there. Paul, don't do that. You won't be able to get back in the ring. You know it. You fuck up. It's on you. Whoop. Back body drop. Let's try the action button. What does a square do? Square does nothing. Nope. I can hit the mat. I can do some drills here. Poorly timed. About as well timed as it could be for a rookie here. Get that fucking sound of that ring. Old school. That's how hard it used to be. It sounds appropriate. Oh, I was trying to hit that strong hit so I could send him packing towards the corner. Didn't work out for me there. Sting here, shown in full Crow garb. One of the many times he would go to the well of cinema to reinvent himself. I don't know if I'd call that lazy or clever. Either way, it gave us a great career. There's another universe where he didn't go the cinematic route, and I would have loved to see what Surfer Sting, how that evolved throughout the years without the Crow and the Joker there in TNA. Just beating on him. I haven't even tried for a pin yet. Doesn't matter because it wasn't even a 1 count, Paul. I feel like you can go for stronger grapples here, but the timing on it is just there's no way you're going to fucking get it. I feel like I've never seen Sting kip up like that before. I could be completely wrong, but it just doesn't feel like he ever did that. Yeah, reach for the ropes. No, it's not unknown how much pain your spine is in now, you prick. And he's setting up for it. Oh, telegraphed it. The man just fucking stood there and took it like a bitch. For a stronger one there. Oh, see, your ears are almost touching the ropes, but just not enough there. Sorry, kiddo. And telegraph this one again. But all the way across the ring. Will he fucking fall for it? Whee! Did, oh my goodness. Kiddo, you gotta pay attention there.
Okay. Tina, you're kind of headed toward the only other car in the lot. Tina, for the love of God! Turn away or stop! The brakes, Tina, on the left! You're about to hit that car! The brakes! Hit the brakes! Oh my God, it's bad.
Taking shoulders to the face is not a way to win the match. Oh, come on. Just, has he hit? He's not hit me with much this match. This guy's just basically taking it. You're a jobber fodder for the icon here. Deal with it. Press him again. There we go. It's like either 1 or 3. It's never 2. It's rarely 2. Tenacious victory. Now, Scott Steiner's here. Tell us he didn't like what we did to his brother. He was almost who we were playing as today, but I figured Sting, well, more of a staple in WCW. I mean, Steiner's obviously, you know, quite iconic in WCW as well, but I'm just saying. Oh, all for that victory roll of sorts. Wasn't going to get it on me. Don't want it. Anyway, said Tenacious Victory there. For those not in the know who are a nerd like me, Tenacious D there, that famous, amazing band, which I'm sure you came to Nan's apartment to watch a wrestling video to talk about.
Listen, I know the wrestlers get all the fancy ladies, the clothes, and the free creams and lotions. But my life is good. Really good.
Anyway, Tenacious D named because at one point they heard during a sportscast, oh, shoulder tackle there. Again, he knows how to do it. They heard the phrase Tenacious D as far as reference to the defense during a game that they were watching, and that's where the name came from.
I don't even know if he ever said Tenacious D.
We
might have made that abbreviation for him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, you just can't get it on him. It's like he's immune. His brother fell to it, but like Doomsday against Superman, he's evolved the ability to be invulnerable to my fucking flying shoulder attack there. We'll see if... Nope, I've evolved my own tolerance to his tolerance, and therefore I break his defense. That's how you do it, folks. You just gotta be stronger than the other guy as far as your stats. Yeah, so he's just going to keep tit for tat there on those shoulder tackles. No, reversal there. Well, Sting got out of it, says, no, fuck you. I like the fact that the animations, again, this whole game, it feels a lot more like a wrestling match. This game here, I put it on easy, has not been perfect. Can I climb the... I keep forgetting what... I want to climb the fucking turnbuckle here. I don't know how to do it. It's not... There's nothing I could... Oh, no. Holy shit. Okay, so it looks like it was R2 maybe. Let me try that again. Maybe hold it this time. No. No, oh, it's like X. Okay, so it's you hold the direction pad in the X. That's so weird. I feel like I want to get a strike on him though at least once this match. Oh. Can I hold it if I... I'm just going to hold X and see if I... Come on. All right. Now, come over here. You got to come closer.
A little closer.
It's like he knows. He's so tedious. Come on. Come on. Just a little bit closer. A little bit closer. All right. Let's try this. Oh, he came closer because he wanted to feed me, and I went right over him. He just... Paul, you're telegraphing it. I know, but I want to feature the gameplay, so I wanted to get one aerial maneuver in. Forgive me, Scott. Well, reversal. And then Sting. He goes for it. Oh, I got some distance on that one, though. I'll give myself credit. All right, I'll go here. Oh, from the good view for the crowd. Oh, that was a beautiful one right there. I'll take that. That was pretty. That was pretty. Oh, that was nice. Little flying clothesline of Scott Steiner there. The battle of the shoulder moves there. The flying clothesline, the tackles. Steiner's little charge move here. Oh, should have gone for a grapple in the corner there. Wasn't thinking, but again, it's all about the shoulder tackles this match. Steiner seems fatigued here. Oh, drop him on his head like we did there that last match. See if we can get that pinfall here. Oh no, Scotty says I ain't gonna sell that DDT. Ain't about that shit. I'll beat the shit out of you some more then. You'll take it when we tell you to. God. Sting just looks like that magician character. Don't know who that is. Editing Paul's gonna have fun trying to figure out that fucking name. Press Scotty there. That's no small feat, Scotty. A lot of muscle there. Oh, they got that punching fucking strike in there. God, unload on him. It gets right up, doesn't sell an ounce of it. Says, no, I ain't taking that at all for you. Oh, Frankensteiner into the pinfall. No, not even a 1 count there for Sting is way too energized. Talk about telegraphing. Sting is going to see that a mile away. Doesn't get any more telegraph than a Frankensteiner from Scott Steiner, the man himself. Oh, leg drop. Come on. Hogan that bitch. Leg drop and a 3 count. Oh, that's dirty. That's filthy. Didn't mean to do that, but we'll take it. Sweeping victory against Scott Steiner. Against Chris Benoit here. Got mentioned on my channel. There are certain games that you're not going to avoid this man, so I'm not going to say too much, but anyway. Again, this game, I like the fact that it is... If you've played No Mercy or any of the THQ Aki games, WrestleMania 2000, Virtual Pro Wrestling 1 or 2, Revenge, or World Tour on the WCW side of things, this is more or less easy enough to pick up and play clearly. There's elements from it that made it to those games, but it's just, it's such a weird thing playing it on PlayStation. It's so surreal having, you know, these animations behind a PlayStation controller. God, Benoit looks beefy. Fucking hell. The fucking the polygons on this are just weird. I think, there's a story for you. I first bought WrestleMania 2000, and it was when I was a kid. I don't know if it was like a late Christmas present or what the situation there was, but anyway, we picked it up, and I had nothing to do but look at the box because I was at a wrestling meet. Go figure. True story. And I had to look at the box the whole way back, and I was thinking to myself the whole time, like, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy these avatars that we get to use here, the style of the wrestlers here, the look of it. I just didn't know if I would like it, that WrestleMania 2000, but sure enough, it was something completely different. And when your only frame of reference I really had for home wrestling games was the Acclaim titles, WWF Warzone and WWF Attitude, you know, those 2 titles, they were something. They were something. They aren't terrible, but they aren't perfect either. And the switch up that the THQ Aki games provided in comparison and contrast to those particular titles that I had to play at home was such a breath of fresh air. And, you know, it's that type of thing where it's like you didn't know what you wanted, but it was definitely along those lines. So it was a step in the right direction as far as most people, I believe, I knew back then were concerned. Everyone was kind of on the same page where, yeah, this is more what we wanted versus the Acclaim titles. So to have this on PlayStation, really, it's a solid foundation for a game. Like I said, with AEW Fight Forever, it's a solid foundation. But it's sad that the roster is so weird as far as the way everything's labeled and, you know, the Western names and all that. Oh, and cool to win on a reversal like that. God. So I keep going for that DDT. I just want to, I'll see if I can get him on that powerbomb. Nope, ain't gonna get him when he's... oh no, monkey flip. Get up. Yeah, I wasn't expecting at all to be able to pick up and play this as much as I have been able to. And if it wasn't on the easy difficulty, Lord knows how hard it would be for me. But this is not bad at all. It's been a rather leisurely stroll through the history books here as we tackle this game here. Gotten a lot of good luck here on this department with these PlayStation games as we move past Chris Benoit and a complete victory here towards our next opponent. 420, nice. Oh, Double J now versus Sting. I was thinking about playing as Double J as well, and I looked at his outfit and I was like, no, I do not want to look at that. That grotesque feature. Oh my God, for this whole gameplay. Jeff Jarrett, yeah, we'll talk about him for a minute. Oh my God, one of the reasons I wanted to play as him was because I gotta say this. He's very like Triple H, and I will argue his praise here for just a moment, if you will hear me out, dear viewer. Jeff Jarrett is a huge contribution to the world of wrestling because of what he did in TNA. And I don't think people understand at all what they're talking about when they're talking about like Triple H's reign of terror and how, you know, Jeff Jarrett had a death grip on the NWA title in TNA. Because I'm going to give you this. Triple H and Jeff Jarrett are just in a world of their own on how they can build someone else just because of how monstrous they are. Think about it from that perspective. When Triple H or Double J, hey, the letters and the names, it's almost like there's some type of universal parallel there going on. But anyway, these two, you hate them. Yes, they had those reigns that you just were like, oh my God, give it to someone else, please. But at the same time, you're building a monster heel. You're building someone who is synonymous with the title, which is giving you subconscious connections so that when they are beat for this championship, you will subconsciously believe more so that the person who beat them for it is a little bit more because of it. When you associate people like Jeff Jarrett and Triple H with championships that they're just not going to relinquish, you're going to subconsciously really put it in your head that the hero or whoever beats them for these belts is a little bit something more, and that's the point of having these belts on these people for these long reigns. You're building up not only the wrestlers that are coming up next, but you're building up the championship that's going to go on their shoulders. You know, when you've built up such a story around a belt so that, like, the person around it cannot be beat because it is this almost virtually unobtainable thing, and you finally obtain it, it's such an aura and a mystique and the heights everyone else needs to go to then to get that championship is, you know, it's the bar is raised that much more as well. And it's like you have to kind of consider that when talking about, you know, how much you hated how long these guys held the belts, because it's like, all right, your hero wins the belt, and then what? First of all, you're going to have that rematch from the heel, so they're still going to be in the picture. But I like the back and forth you can have. Again, you talk about, you know, stories. You talk about Rock, Triple H, and the back and forth they had in that 2000. You had the WrestleMania 2000. We'll start there. You know, the Vince, you know, betrays The Rock and helps Triple H, and then you have Backlash. You know, Austin comes in, you know, helps The Rock. Triple H loses the belt, and then Judgment Day comes back. But it's like it's this back and forth, and then you got King of the Ring, and then Rock wins it back. It's just the stories catapult people, and then you have all that, and then you throw in Kurt, who's already had a tremendous run in his first, you know, year or so. But then who's elevated? Kurt gets elevated because you've had this war for the world title. This war, this back and forth between these two massive stars, The Rock and Triple H. Are you just going to stay there and get counted out, Double Jeff? Seriously? And then what happens? You put Kurt in here, and he's automatically on their level. And it's like he's automatically, you can see him as champion. And then, you know, it's not too much of a shock when he wins the world title because you're already, again, subconsciously seeing Kurt Angle on that world title stage. When you have these people who stay, if they're good, if, you know, they're as good in the ring as Triple H and Double J are, you know, I'm not going to say, you know, a person on the top always is great. You know, they have to be able to elevate the person beneath them. These two particular people, Triple H and Jeff Jarrett, can do that because they are damned good in the ring as well. They're not fucking Hulk Hogan. They're people that can actually elevate someone else because of their talent in the ring and not just because they're the heel at the time with the title. My name has been Paul at Nan's Apartment, and this has been my TED Talk as why Jeff Jarrett and Triple H's respective reigns of terror were actually worth it in the end for everyone. Oh, inside. Thank you, God. Talking his praises, he's kicking my butt here. Go for a pin off a club in the back. Okay, because he ain't got to take that. Thank you. Alrighty. I'd like to make someone tap to the fucking deathlock here. Maybe I'll go for that on the last person. Maybe it's just Jeff Jarrett's not the last person. There's no way.
Jeff Jarrett is a god.
We'll make Double J tap. These two TNA icons here, Jeff Jarrett and Sting. We'll have Jeff Jarrett be the first to put over the deathlock here if I can get it fucking done. God knows how long it's going to take for me to try and accomplish that. I don't know if it's associated with the fatigue that they get when you're going for a pin or what. Ugh, just nothing. It was synchronized though, at least it looked pretty. Oh, come on. Fucking 70s fucking action hero music going. Oh, alright. Center of the ring. Scorpion Deathlock. We'll go for it. Come on. Ratchet.
Ask him!
Tap, you bitch. Tap.
Wild right hand by
I'm going to keep going for it. I don't like go for that attack. Like, you kind of have to... Yeah, there's just like an invisible spot on their hitbox. If you kind of go for it in a certain angle, you're clipping through air, basically. Sting in the corner. Flexus says, fuck you. Oh, Scorpion Deathlock off the punch. Jeff Jarrett got nowhere to go but the center of the ring if he crawls. Come on, tap. 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 We'll go for it again. A series of weird button presses there to get me to that point. Come on, tap. Tap. I'm just going to keep going for it until he does. Stretch his ass. Just like, again, center of the ring. The sounds I'm just lost and I'm in awe of. I love just the hard hitting, just punch and, oh god. I was trying to figure out if there was an actual special for him to get the Scorpion Deathlocks. I think there. You just hear his spine snap. And the title of WCW goes to Sting. Oh my god. Breaking Jeff Jarrett's spinal column, and then we get the title on top of it. Well, thank you, Double J. We'll celebrate Sting here, the victory here over WCW. Well, that would be that, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for joining me on this gameplay of WCW vs. the World. The first time I've ever really taken it upon myself to play this game as an adult. I played it again for a few minutes as a kid, and I realized I didn't know how to play this game at all. It was well above my head, but I thank you for joining me here on this gameplay. It was well worth the effort to sit down, try it out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us, and as always, we will see you next time.